Hey, what's up, everybody? This your boy Dave, and welcome to the very first episode of On the Couch. Alright, enough of that. So, for our very first episode, we have an all time classic and one of my all time favorite games, Contra, for the NES. We are going to be playing vanilla Contra. That means no Konami code, 3 lives, whatever happens, happens. Now, I have not picked this game up since freshman year of college. I'm 32 right now. That's over a decade of not having played this game. And last time I did, it did not go that well. I beat the game, but I was on my last life and I was really struggling. So, hopefully, I'm not too rusty this time around. I'll be able to do much better. But we'll see. Who knows? But enough talking, let's get to the gameplay. Just so you know, if you want to use the Konami code, which gives you 30 lives, this is where you put it in as the main screen is coming up, just for anyone who wants to use it, but we're not going to do that. Now, just to give you a little background into my introduction to this game, I was around 5 years old when I first played this. Some friends of my parents had a son named Marvin. Now, Marvin was a little older than I was. He was about... Oh crap, I'm already messing up. I just fell off the bridge. It just goes to show how rusty I am at this game right now. It's alright though. I'll miss the spread gun up top, but there's another one in this level, so I'll just skip. We'll be fine. Anyway, back to the story. So Marvin was around middle school, early high school range, and this kid was by no means a gamer. He always used to keep his NES in the box that it came in, and he only pulled it out whenever he wanted to play something, which wasn't often. Awesome, there's a spread gun. Alright, quick tip, I know I'm interrupting the story again, but if you're playing this for the first time and you find this spread gun, this is the best gun in the game. There's nothing else better than this, so hang on to this. So anyway, Marvin only had 2 games. He had the Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt combo, which came with every NES, and he also had a game called Contra. Now, if you just look at the box art for Contra, this is a badass box art. You had this Arnold Schwarzenegger looking dude on the front. Next to him, you had this Sylvester Stallone Rambo looking fella. And then you had this Xenomorph looking motherfucker right in the middle there. So this looked like a badass game just from the cover. And it was clear what the developers were trying to do, which was take every 80s action movie trope and stick them into one game. And they succeeded. This was a very popular game. So, long story short, we played the game. Marvin used the Konami code, so we were able to get pretty far into it. I don't know if we actually beat it or not, but eventually I came to own it. And it grew into an obsession for the next few weeks. I didn't know the Konami code back then, so I could only play with the 3 lives, but because it was such an obsession, I got incredibly good at it, to the point where I didn't even need the Konami code to beat it. A friend of mine eventually gave it to me at school, but by then, I didn't really need it in the first place, so it was like, what the hell. Alright, I'm about to get to the boss for the second level. I know I haven't been talking about the game much, guys, so sorry about that, but we'll do a lot more of that going forward. Alright, so here we go, the boss for the second level. So this game gets a lot easier if you have the spread gun. Don't get me wrong, it's still a pretty challenging game, even with the spread gun, but yeah, the spread gun makes things a whole lot easier, as you can see me doing right now. I've seen a lot of people have problems after they take these square things out once the big jellyfish looking motherfucker comes out at the top. Once again, if you have the spread gun, it really helps. God damn, die already. Alright, there we go. Alright, next level, the waterfall. Alright, so let me point something out about this level. I have seen this level end so many friendships because the game actually forces you to work together or die. I think a part of it has to do with the fact that when you play a two-player game, it doesn't matter if you're playing with somebody. Your natural instinct is going to be to do your own thing, and this level penalizes you for that. If you go too fast and leave your buddy behind, your buddy's gonna die. If you're not watching each other's back or communicating, an enemy is gonna pop up from the side of the screen and you die. I have seen grown-ass adults who have played this game just absolutely lose it when they play two-player with each other on this level. That might sound funny, but when you actually sit down and play this level on two-player, you understand just how frustrating it is. You guys aren't going to believe this, but I actually had two friends who were married to each other. They were husband and wife who played this game for the first time, and this shit almost ended up in a divorce. They were about to kill each other before they were halfway through the level. Luckily, they're still happily married, and I only want the best for my friends, but that would have been hilarious if Contra was the reason for their divorce. Now, a lot of people would say that this is bad game design, because clearly they would have tested this out, and clearly they would have seen people just devolve into savages who were looking to choke each other out. But personally, I think it's quite innovative, especially for the time. There was no game that I could think of which forced you to actually work together if you were playing on two-player. And if you work together and communicate, the game is more than fair in how difficult it is. Alright, so we're about to make quick work of this guy right here. Took out both his arms, and now this is all that's left, his face. And there we go. Alright, and the third stage. Alright, so stage 4 is very similar to stage 2 in that it's the 3D perspective. Now, we didn't talk much about this because earlier I was telling you guys a story, but now that we are talking about the game a lot more, let's talk about this. Now, this was something else that was incredibly innovative for its time. Usually, if you had like a 2D side-scrolling shooter, it would stay a 2D side-scrolling shooter for the entire game. You wouldn't have this change of perspective right in the middle of the game. So this was something I hadn't personally seen until I played Contra. Now, another thing that a lot of people who first play this game don't seem to realize is the fact that you can duck in this section. Yes, you can actually duck. Like, you see these bullets coming after me. A lot of people are probably watching this wondering, how is he not getting hit? Well, it's because I'm ducking. It's so simple, yet that simple concept goes over the heads of a lot of people. They seem to think that you have to stay standing and jump over bullets and dodge them on your feet. No, you can actually duck. Oh. Okay, I held on the up button for too long. Thank God that does not take a life. If that would have taken a life, I would have been pissed. So, obviously, you can see that you can't hit the fence if you hold on to the forward button for too long, or the up button on the D-pad. I haven't done that since I was like 5 years old and I first played the game, so that was a little bit surprising even for me. And that sound means that I just got another life. I don't think we've died yet. I'm pretty sure we haven't, because the first 4 levels is I can do that blindfolded. Starting from the next level, the 5th level, which is the snowfields, I believe, it's gonna get a little crazy. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there, but you know, that has always been like 50-50 for me. Like, even at my peak, the snowfields were always just a nightmare for me. I just couldn't. It was a coin toss whether I got through it without dying at least once. But let's worry about this now. We're about to hit the final boss, so let's get ready for that. You know, very similar to level 2's boss, except it is a bit harder. I'll admit, even at my peak, I have died here because I was acting stupid, but as long as you take your time, it shouldn't be a problem. What the hell is going on? Okay, that boss is not supposed to look like that. The game is actually glitching, guys. I am still hitting him, though, so I mean, it's not a game-breaking glitch, but that is not supposed to look like that. Am I hitting him? Yeah, I am hitting him. It's changing colors. So, Okay. That was weird. I've never seen the game do that, but yeah, we got him in the end. And here we go, the infamous snowfield. Now, as I said, if I mess up anywhere, it is going to be here. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, this level has always given me problems. The fact that you die with one hit in this game means that there are just so many places that you can mess up, and that has always been my problem with this level. There's always something around the corner that I don't expect, or there's always a stray bullet that comes my way that I don't see. But like I said, it's 50-50. There are times when I can get through this level without dying at all. So far, I'm feeling good about this. I'm just trying to take my time here and not do anything too stupid and try to keep my eyes open. So, let's hope that... Oh, come on! Just as I was saying that, too. Do I want that? Alright, let's take it. It's better than nothing. So, this weapon here is the worst weapon in my opinion. Wait, that's a... Oh my god, that bottom one was... That bottom one was the spread gun. And I missed it. And I missed the kill everything on screen. Now I have to... God. Alright. Got that. So, as I was saying, this gun that I have right now is the worst gun in the game. Back in college, somebody told me that the F stood for flamethrower. Growing up, we used to call it the fuck gun as soon as we had the F word introduced into our vocabulary. And that is because nobody wanted this fucking gun. Everybody hated it. Oh, this is not going good, guys. I'm not shooting fast enough. This gun is too slow. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, come on! Oh man. I should have just stuck with the pea shooter. The default gun, what I have right now, we used to refer to that as the pea shooter. I don't know if that's the official name. I don't think it is. Alright, so I should have just stuck with this, because I know I can take out this truck with just the pea shooter. Now you can see why I say that is the worst gun. Because seriously, how... Oh my god, how in the world did that just happen? Where a power-up is less effective than the default weapon that they give you. That makes no sense to me. Okay, that's the laser. Should I stick with the... Well, it's not gonna give me a choice. That thing's stuck on the edge of the screen, so I'm gonna have to stick with the pea shooter. That's alright, though. If you know how to use the pea shooter properly, you can actually get through the whole game with it. Which I have done in the past, but that was years ago, and I've already messed up twice. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I totally missed that. Alright, that's alright. We got this. We got this. We'll probably get him right here. Alright, here we go. Yep, there we go. Alright. So that was not a good stage for us. We died twice, I think, but, and it was also sadly expected. But, we'll do better on the next stage. Alright, so this is a stage I'm much more comfortable with. As long as you take your time and don't do anything stupid, we should be okay here. I feel like I said that before on the last stage, and I died twice, so... So you guys are probably watching this without much confidence. You guys are like, yeah, he's definitely gonna die at some point. Which you might be right about, if I'm being honest. You know, not to sound like I'm making excuses, but there are so many places in this game where you can mess up, and all it takes is one mistake. One mistake, and you're down a life. Ooh, I almost messed up there, too. Now, as I'm playing this, you can probably tell that a lot of this is memorization as well. There's no way you're gonna play this on your first run and be able to get through it like I'm getting through it. You're gonna have to do it over and over and die over and over until you know what's around the next corner or the next side of the screen or whatever. You know, a lot of people might see that today and be turned off by it, but that was what we grew up with. That was 8-bit gaming back in the day. Welcome to our world. Alright, we're almost done with the level. Just gotta get through a few more spots here. Pretty sure I could jump down, but I'm so afraid one of those guys is gonna jump up and just kill me with his head. Yes, you heard that right. He can actually kill you with his head. If any part of his body touches you, you will die. And I just got another life. That is awesome. Alright, end of the level. Here we go. Alright, boss is coming up. I have the laser. The laser's the most powerful, but it's the most slow firing as well. This guy is not too hard. And oh, God! I need to keep my mouth shut because I feel like I'm really just jinxing myself at this point. Every time I say something cocky or something stupid like, oh, this is not too hard at all, I die. That's alright, though. I think I got him. Unless I do something real dumb again. There we go. Yeah, I still can't believe I died there, but you know what? We're almost through. Second to last level. I've always wondered about the music in this level because they just recycled the level 1 music. And I'm like, what, did they run out of money? Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm not getting that. The fuck gun. Of course! The fuck gun could have been useful right here. Oh! This is a joke! I fucking hate that gun! It's like a bad ex-girlfriend. Just when you think you don't ever want to see it again, it has a way of fucking you over if you don't call. Like, god damn! By the way, these spiked walls, when I first saw them, I ran right into them. I thought they were like set pieces, that they would blow up when you got close. Yeah, they didn't blow up. Alright, got the invincibility, so I can just run through these spikes. That's alright, I thought that was a spread. That's why I got all excited. That one on the bottom there, that's a spread, yes. Okay, this is gonna take a while, guys, because these spikes right here are erratic. Like, you think they come down at a certain speed. They don't. They come down whenever they want. Almost there. Almost there. Look at this. Like, how am I supposed to get through that? Like, is it ever gonna stop? You gonna stop? I'll go the next time it stops. I'll go the next time. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, I was holding my breath there. Alright, we're in good shape. We're in good shape here. We have the spread. We're getting near the end. As long as we don't mess up here. We are so close to the end of the level, guys. If I mess up right here somewhere, when we are mere footsteps away, I'm going to be so upset. Oh, I almost messed up there. Okay, I almost didn't see him. I almost messed up. Alright, guys, get ready for the easiest boss if you have the spread gun. And the fight is over before I could even finish the sentence to get you guys ready. Alright, this is it, guys. The last level, the alien's lair. Yes, we were fighting humans, now all of a sudden we're fighting aliens for some reason. I don't know why. It really doesn't matter. Now, I remember the first time I ever saw this, and thinking, wow, is that the final boss? Are we already there? Is this entire stage like a boss fight? Nope. This thing is just a common enemy apparently, because the final boss is, well, you guys are gonna see in a few seconds anyway. It's not really a spoiler. The final boss is a heart. Yeah, you heard that right. A heart. Yeah, incredibly anticlimactic, I know. But you know what? It could be worse. How? I have no idea. Don't call me out on it. But the end scene is pretty awesome, and you'll see why in a moment. So we are actually in pretty good shape right now. I'm just trying to be very careful. I don't want to make any mistakes and end up with a pea shooter at the end. That's why I'm taking my time. We are really good on lives. I mean, I know. I just heard the sound for another life earlier. I don't know how many we have. Yeah, we got this game in the bag. There's no way we're not beating this. I think it was a pretty good run, actually, for somebody who hasn't played the game for a long time. I think I did a pretty good job playing through this. You know, not to toot my own horn. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are much better than me. Alright, this is it, folks. The last leg of the journey. From here, it is a straight road all the way to the final boss. The big heart I was telling you about. But here we go. Here's the heart. And it's about to die now. Okay. And that is Contra, folks. We just beat the game. Not the most exciting end boss, but the end scene is pretty awesome, so let's check that out. That's a freaking awesome explosion, okay? They just blew up an island. Think about that. That is awesome. Okay, even in a movie like Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger, sure, he goes to the island, sure, he kills everybody on the island, but he leaves the island intact. Okay, this game was just like, fuck that, we're just gonna blow up everything. That is awesome. So that is Contra, everyone, and that concludes our first episode of On the Couch. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today, playing this game with me. I want to know your stories, hear your thoughts. I want you to share your experiences. If you like this content, remember to like, subscribe, share this video. There'll be much more in store for the future. Until next time, this is your boy Dave. Peace.